This is lot 25. This would be the Wishmeyer entry. The Wishmeyer boys made the trip over to Moyers. We talked about the notes afterwards, decided to land on this 41 litter gilt. This gilt here was out of a very deep litter. Power Play, the king, back on Dirty Bills, the way the pedigree reads. And I think this gilt here is attractive in her build. She's within herself underneath, coming at you and leaving. She offers some extra shape and dimension. Not a big, long-bodied one, not a short little a tiny one either. She's very in the middle, and I think that's all right for a sow base. I think she's versatile, different ways you wanted to go with her in terms of breeding ability. The Power Play thing was good. They had a little more look, a little more design to them, and I think a gilt like this can be one to be bred to different kinds of boars, because she was a good baby pig that had a sharp look to her. She had a sharp edge in terms of her shape up high. I think this gilt here, if she was to come back and get bred to boars in-studded upper hand with your semen credits you're going to get for the new buyers, I think a boar that comes to mind for us, we really like the winded up boar. I think Punisher Young Loves, the way his pedigree reads, I think this hog's going to add even more feature. Very loose, flexible hip and hind leg, kind of an outcross pedigree. Love the pigs. They add structure, add hair, great center body and dimension. I think this boar complements this sow extremely, extremely well. The other boar comes into play, I think, would be Promotion, the Tres Amigos, quite frankly, son. We really like this boar's season that he's had. He sired the Reserve Grand Bear at the Indiana State Fair. Numerous different winners out of her in terms of just out of him in terms of just bone work and structure, build, feet and legs, squareness all the way through. I think that's another one that can fix a lot of things. We know the pigs are going to feed. They're going to sell well. They're going to feed well. So I think a gilt that's going to work. Breeder something here. And I think those two boards there, I guess, for me, would be my choices. But I think could work extremely well here on this Wishmeyer Moyer gilt.